Hey everybody, it's me, Bryson Booker. I have something special from the 90s that maybe some of you remember, some of you don't, but you're gonna love it anyways because it's from the NBA, from their kind of good era, really good era of the 90s. Of course, when we talk about the 90s and the NBA, Michael Jordan always comes up. But hey, he wasn't the only star. And that proves it in this premiere 1992 issue of the NBA Inside Stuff magazine. This is a great magazine. And of course, with all magazines, you got this from subscription. And it's aimed at kids. It was a kid magazine, but of course, with all magazines, adults get them too. And at the time, they're not in here. They were. I was kind of actually sad about this because I wanted to see what kind of cards you got. But at the time, you got some Fleer NBA cards, but they're not inside, so don't get excited. And then you got an article right here called "My Life Below the Elbow Zone" by Muggy. I don't know how to say that, man. Bows. And you all, I'm not really good at basketball. I'm not really good with basketball stats. And even though this is from the 90s and I should be good at basketball stats, I'm not. I'm not even good at today's basketball stats. Anyway, but can anybody tell me who these guys are? And of course, this also includes Michael Jordan, Magic Johnson, Bird, Mailman, Shaquille O'Neal, and LJ. I'm sorry if I don't know the names that I missed. I just never really watched basketball at all, really. I, I, I never really watched basketball, guys. I'm not really into it for some strange reason. And you got this awesome advertisement from Foot Locker right on the back. Isn't that weird? Well, not really, but I'm just gonna read it just for the heck of it. I'm reading it. There's one place where guys dress like this give you all the calls, can see just fine, and always know the score. That place, ladies and gentlemen, is Foot Locker. It's where you can choose from thousands of athletic shoes in the hottest styles and colors, along with the latest in athletic apparel. For the store with the biggest and best selection available anywhere, there's no argument. Foot Locker, where it all begins. I should be like one of those announcer guys. When I see another ad in this thing, I'm going to read it. But anyway, with that in mind, let's take a look inside. So, as soon as I could see this picture right here, I knew, and this did not have a year on it. It did not. It did not have the year it was made. But as soon as I saw this, I said 1992. You have an advertisement for a Sega Genesis game. Advertisement for a Sega Genesis game called Bulls versus Lakers in the NBA playoffs. And it was released on the Sega Genesis from EA Sports, of course. And yeah, Sega Genesis, and it talks about the game, exclusive T meter, blah 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 blah. It was a basketball game, guys. And then you got another basketball game, and it says "Get real." I love that slogan from EA Sports. I don't know why they got rid of that slogan. Get real. I guess in the games means the same thing. Get real. Anyway, let's keep going. You got an advertisement for Starter. The beginning has a whole bunch of advertisements on it. Look at that nice guy from Starter. Wow. Okay, the stuff, which is of course the table of continents. And you got the Muggy Bowls, Little Big Man. I think uh, that's the article. And then you got Magic and Bird, the preview for the 92 and 93 season, aka that's pretty much the basketball players, of course, going for the the 92-93 season lineup, and it highlights Magic Johnson and Bird. Sorry, I don't know his first name once again, so don't judge me. And then you got the new kids on the block, the rookies, and then Carl Malone on the range. I'm reading the features section, which is pretty much, I guess, the major stories. And then the departments, you got one-on-one, readers ask players questions. That was pretty interesting to read. In the zone, one player, one game. Willow Bay, question and answer. Another interesting read. Inside Out, National Stay in School Awareness Day. Isn't that weird? Because we need that now. Fast Break, stats you won't find in a newspaper. Interesting. A jam session with Dominique's Windmill. In the cards, hot rookies, team leaders, all stars, and then parting shot, the dancing dunk, which is pretty much just a little fun little thing about the players doing dance moves as they make their basketball dunks. Yes, Michael Jordan is included. And then this is another interesting advertisement right here. Um, it says not your normal sports show, and this is the inside. It's the NBA Inside Stuff television show. Yes, this was a television show. Along with this was a magazine. The television show ran on ABC. If I'm no, it ran on NBC. I'm sorry, NBC. Ran on NBC from, of course, since this is a premiere issue, started in 1992. Ran prior to 96, 97. It was off the air, and it was kind of like that early afternoon show, not really lean to kids, not really lean to adults, just in the middle. And it says NBA Inside Stuff gives you all the latest news, highlights, slams, and jams from all around the league. But unlike the normal sports shows, it also takes you bowling with, geez, I cannot say that name, Dikembe Mumbo, holiday shopping with Patrick Ewing, and backboard busting with Shaquille O'Neal. So what that says, if you didn't understand that, is it takes you inside the players' lives, shows you what they do outside of the court. And where else would you see a feature on Kevin Duckworth's pet lizard? Once again, extra crap. Join host Ayman Rashad and Willow Bay Saturday mornings on NBC for the NBA Inside Stuff. It's not your normal sports show. Check your local listings. See, it even says it at the bottom right here. It even says it at the bottom. Look, NBA Entertainment, 1992. Proof that this is from the 90s. And then these are question and it's so full of lots of pure 90s goodness right here. Lots of graphics, lots of pictures. I mean, look for yourself. Doesn't that look interesting to read? A whole bunch of facts. Keep in mind this was 92, so look at all those nice vibrant colors, pictures. Man, it looks so good. I want to read it. Yes, I did. I did. And then, of course, you got all these amazing shots and pictures of the players right here. They did a great job. Of course, this is the NBA, so these are real pictures. They did a nice job capturing the shots and pictures. Check that out. Amazing. No big deal. Look at this. NBA themed snacks. Two new NBA team lollipops. Fantasy ball. And then what's the other one? Melody Chups. Those probably tasted good. This is the jam. Look at this picture. Look at the jam session picture right here. Is that the Neek windmill? Look at that. So anyway, I'm not gonna show you the whole book because I'm already at 10 minutes. I'm not gonna show you the whole book, but they still sell issues of these on eBay, Amazon. Go check it out for yourself. If you didn't subscribe to this, NBA lovers, in the 90s, you need to go get it now. Of course, it's off the press now. It's been done since about 2001. But anyway, go get the NBA Inside Stuff magazine. It's an awesome magazine packed with knowledge, and this is the premiere issue. Go get it.